Well, I'm in heaven right now, sitting at a piano with the brilliant Alan Menken. My day is made.
Thank you.
You are really the glue that has held all of Beauty and the Beast together since '91. You know, writing the songs then, working on the Broadway show, and now this. And you've given us 3 new songs. What a great idea to give it this freshness, and they blend in so well. Tell us about them.
Thank you. Well, and these were also so much a result of Bill Condon, our director, and some new approaches he wanted to take and some new areas we wanted to explore. So one was, it starts out as a song for Maurice as he's working on a music box, and then Belle takes up the theme, and it's called How Does a Moment Last Forever? And it's basically about the passage of time. And then there's a new song that takes place within the castle as the enchanted objects and the Beast and Belle. Everyone's turning in for the night, but they're remembering what life was like before the spell called Days in the Sun. And then the Beast has this moment where he lets Belle go, and he lets her go voluntarily because he loves her, but he knows he's sacrificing the spell ending, but he at least has known what love is, and it's called Evermore. And they all emphasize sort of a deeper, more textured approach to the backstory of Beauty and the Beast, which is a nice blend for the rest of the score.
We have to talk about the title song, Beauty and the Beast. We had the original Mrs. Potts, Angela Lansbury, in Dublin last year for a public interview with the Dublin Film Festival. We played the clip, we played her singing. She was in tears, I was in tears, the entire audience was in tears. What is it about this song you wrote?
Angela and I performed there was a 25th anniversary, I think, for the movie, and we performed Beauty and the Beast in public together for the first time at Lincoln Center.
That's right.
And Angela, when we were backstage rehearsing it, she wept. Listen, for me, it's a very personal. I remember Howard Ashman, like my late, a collaborator and lyricist of that song, and it's impossible for me to listen to that song without thinking of him and the fact that he never even saw the picture, never saw any of this. And the song itself it's one of those montage numbers where you see so much going on, and the song is just underscores that. And I think the song, I guess, leaves a lot of emotional space for people to come to it and feel very personal emotions.
With this version too, Emma Thompson is singing that song. She does a great version of it, I have to say, which is no easy feat. But you have singers who have that musical theatre background, like Josh Gad and Luke Evans, and of course the wonderful Audra MacDonald. But you've Dan Evans and you've Emma, whom we haven't heard singing before. Tell me about hearing their voices and even writing a new song for Dan.
Oh, I mean, Dan was wonderful. It's right on the screen. He's wonderful as the Beast. You know, it's so interesting. In the case of both Emma and Dan, they, as far as I know, they hadn't done musical theater before, and I think it's perfect that this was their first foray into that, and they're both such good actors, and something so fresh about that. It's wonderful.
You spoke about writing songs with the late, great Howard Ashman. You're now writing with Tim Rice. Can you tell us a little bit about how you write together? Do you sit down together? Do you work separately? How does that work?
Well, of necessity, we work separately a lot because Tim is here in London and I'm in New York. When we do work together, it's we get in the room and try to conceive something together, and then Tim goes off and works on the lyric. Tim is a very individual lyricist because when you talk to Tim, he has such his own humor, his own kind of personality shines through in these songs, and he's also a wonderful guy. He's funny and warm and a great guy, one of my favorite people.
Last question, Alan Menken. You're on a desert island and you're allowed to take one of your Disney movies with you. Now, the last guy there has left Beauty and the Beast. You're allowed to pick one more. What will it be?
Oh, stop. I'm going to say, just to be original, I'll say Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Interesting. Favourite song from it?
Probably Out There.
Alan Menken, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.